All right, he is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. We talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that war.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now, he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. Aljamain Sterling has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. Well, belt or otherwise, many believe Cory Sandhagen is the best bantamweight in the world, and to take it a step further, they believe he would be favored against a lot of these guys like Sugar Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan, maybe even Umar Nurmagomedov. But you're only as good as your last fight, and Sandhagen's last three have been quite good. Rob Font certainly was humbled underneath him in their main event in Nashville, Tennessee. Sandhagen's appetite for knowledge is just absurd. He has traveled the world looking for elite training, looking for specialists in the jiu-jitsu realm like Ryan Hall. He is a student of the game. He is a mental giant, and most people believe that when Cory Sandhagen gets to an undisputed championship setting, he will break the door down. Cory Sandhagen steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Cory Sandhagen.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one. All right, early portions of the round, we'll see if Cory Sandhagen goes for a level change and tries to get into that grappling realm where he is just so talented, but he's got so many good long-range weapons on the feet as well. So you never really know which way Sandhagen is going to proceed. If our fighter meeting can be used as an indicator, he feels like the ground game is going to be his biggest advantage tonight. All right, so an early takedown for Aljamain Sterling, a good sign for him. We'll see if he can transition to the back at some point.
Aljo does a good job of using his length to secure takedowns. He fakes and he shoots that hard double leg to take his opponents down.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Sterling's back in half guard.
Big ground and pound. Now he's going full mount. Sterling gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, he's wobbled now. Oh! Overhand right, swing and a miss.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Beautiful transition.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Sterling's back in full guard now. And lands an elbow on the inside. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Sterling.
And there you go, again, half guard.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Sterling's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, he's got his back now. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, take a seat for me, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in. All right, here's some water. Ready? Listen. All right. Now you're doing awesome out there.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Sandhagen eats that massive hit. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, man.
And he lands the hook.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Taken down here by Sterling. Takedown defense holds up.
Stay aggressive.
Patented front kick there by Sterling. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to... He's hurt bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Straight right, he misses.
That was a big check.
Sterling gets hit with a kick.
Let's go. I need you to be first now.
Oh, nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. So a much different approach from him here in round. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Body shot.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Sandhagen's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Under a minute now to go. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. In the half guard.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Take a deep breath. Final seconds. Sterling's back inside control here.
Good run.
Stop.
All right, buddy, let's go. Take a seat here. All right, I need you to slow down and relax. I need you to calm that mind, okay? Let's get this stand-up under control. Everything you're doing, you're forced.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Back kick there. Wow, what a head kick. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight.
All right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
Sterling's in half guard.
He's setting up a sub-attempt.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
That Darce choke is very tight. What he has to do now is slide that arm up under the neck. Lock it in the crevice. Good job by the champ there. Slide back out. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Sterling.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. And another strike from the top lands for him.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Final seconds of round 3. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Nice job out there. Let's take a deep breath and relax. Your striking's looking amazing. I want you to keep that going. It's extremely effective. Change your combinations.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, nice trip to change the level. Ooh, heel hook gets tapped now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Hard elbows, hard elbows.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Sterling's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Great submission defense.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man...
Setting up an arm lock now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Getting him out here. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and kill the fight.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired... Oh! This is big. That's big.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, big shots getting through. 20 down, 5 to go.
Stop!
Great round. Relax. Breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to get out there.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Sandhagen.
Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
Nice. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did.
Clinch position, the underhook is going to be very important. Whoever controls the underhook is in control of this position.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the Darce here. That Darce choke is tight. Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time. But he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Sterling gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. That's some good takedown defense right there. Single leg attempt, no good. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Sterling's in half guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, so we can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Fighters back to their feet here.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Beautiful. Landed a nasty flying knee to the head.
Went for the inside leg kick. Sandhagen's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be all-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so the fight goes the championship distance, and you may want to get the black and gold colors out. We're getting a new champion tonight. He turned in a beautiful striking display tonight.
This is one of the best performances that we have seen from a challenger in a really long time. He relied on the striking. He understood that that's where he had the advantage. He used all of his advantages, and I feel like we will hear and new very shortly.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling.
All right, so the Funkmaster continuing to add wins to his outstanding UFC body of work needs the judges to